Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. While we're waiting for a few people to come on board here, my whole thing is they're actually messages from Spirit, from our Spirit loved ones. And I do this as a thank you, if you will, to Spirit. It doesn't cost anybody anything, but I love working with Spirit. And it's my give back for all that they help me with on a daily basis with readings and so forth. So welcome. Okay, Suzanne McIntosh, Bethany Partridge, Rebecca Folks, Tara Hart. Yep, and Michelle's in there. Okay. All right. I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So just kind of bear with me on this. I'll get to as many people as I can, promise. Suzanne McIntosh, how are you doing? I feel there's a woman here, and I feel like I'm in a hurry. Everything is in a hurry around you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you could just pipe in and answer me, yes or no, maybe, whatever, it would help. All right. Suzanne, I just feel like you've been doing everything has been in a hurry around you. And this woman has got a hold of your shoulders, and she's literally plopping you down into a chair and saying, enough is enough. You have to take time for yourself. You haven't taken care of yourself. And she's showing me like different illnesses, not that they're there now, but they will be if things continue at the pace they are. She's giving this with love. She's trying to just get you to settle down, to relax a little bit, and just take a breather now and then. So please listen to her. It's really important that you do, because the whole thing is that we can manifest. All illness has to start as a thought process before it can manifest in the body. And she's saying, if you're tired all the time and you're run down all the time, then you're opening the doorway for illness. And she's just really, really concerned with this with you right now, Suzanne. So please take the time, take care of yourself a little bit better, okay? And again, she's giving that with love. God bless. All right. I'm seeing a lot of new faces on here tonight. Folks, just to let people know, we have Open Spirit Communication Circle on Friday evenings here in St. Johnsville, if you can make it. If you've never sat in Circle before, it costs you absolutely nothing. If you have been and you're a return visitor, like so many are, we do ask for $10 a person. Now, the whole purpose of this Open Spirit Communication Circle is to show you firsthand so that you can experience yourself spirit communication. It's one thing for me to sit here and give the messages at any given point, but when you can experience it yourself, puts a whole different perspective on things in your life. So, come on down and give it a try. Like I said, if you've never sat in these circles, it doesn't cost you a thing. It's at 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville. It's right on the main drag and right directly across from the fire department, and we start at 7:30 sharp. We're usually there to open the doors by 7. So please, and if you have any questions, give either myself or Michelle Forsey a shout out, and we can let you know what's going on more to the point. Also, please share this video as much as possible. We're trying to get the message out there to people, to let them know that we're here and what we're doing. Now, for every time that you share, if you share once, your name will go into the bucket once. If you share 10 times, it's 10 different times your name will go into the bucket. It's to get it out there. At the end of the month, at the last Tuesday of the month, we will pull a name from those that have shared. We will pull one name, and there'll be a free reading. And hopefully that can be you. You never know. You know, sometimes we only have a few in that bucket, and other times we have many. I'm not sure where we're at right now.
There's a lot in there.
Okay, but either way, just share it, and you have just as good a chance as anyone else of your name being pulled for the reading. Okay, thank you. All right, October 19th, I will be at Adventure Books and More in Gloversville on Main Street. I will be there doing readings at a reduced rate, helping out a friend that owns a shop. It's a wonderful place. I really do enjoy being there. So if you're interested in meeting one-on-one, you know, I'm always available for a private reading. But if you can't make it there, maybe you can make it to Gloversville. Okay, where are we going here? Monica Didio Willis. If I'm mispronouncing that name, I do apologize. I'm terrible with the names. But anyway, Monica Willis. Monica, there's a group of people here. Primarily, I'm feeling grandparents, but I also feel there's a younger woman, possibly a mother, or a close relative to your mother. If you know who I'm talking about, it'd be greatly appreciated. This woman was a little on the heavy side when she felt her best. I have to preempt that, folks, because I have to tell you that when spirit appears to me, they appear in a way that they felt the best, that, you know, the best time of their life. Sometimes the ages vary, but if you think about it, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Anyway, I feel like a mother with her. If she's not your physical mother, she was someone that you looked at like a second mom. But she's just here and she's clapping her hands and she's just happy. And she's saying, let's have a party. Let's get together and let's have a party. Is there some type of a celebration around you soon? I don't know if it's a birthday or an anniversary, Monica. But there's some type of a celebration because she's showing me cake and decorations and just, you know, all types of party things or things that represent parties. And she's saying, remember me, remember me. The more I'm working with her, I want to say a mother's side of the family with her, obviously. But the older couple that's there, it's like they're trying to get her to calm down a little bit. She was very excitable when she was here in the physical world. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just that, you know, she wore her heart on her sleeve and she just, you know, on her sleeve and a smile on her face. But she's very, very excited. Anyway, there's some sort of a celebration going on that she wants to be a part of, or at least she wants to be remembered. So when you become aware of it, it's in the next week or two. When you become aware of it, please try to remember her. You know, just say hi to her. She'll enjoy it, and that's all she's looking for. All right? God bless. And if you don't know who I'm talking about just yet, remember that we talked about it, because it's not unusual for people to say, well, I don't know that person. You will know them. Sometimes it's the excitement of having your name called or just a recognition of it. Just remember that we talked about it, because I can promise you within a couple hours you're going to be able to place exactly who it was. Okay? And that's the other thing with our open spirit communication circles on Friday nights. We can guarantee everyone that is there or reading or messages, whether it is psychically or mediumistically, everyone that's in presence will receive messages. So whether it comes from me or one of the other mediums that I have sitting with me in the circle that they come in to help. So that's also a definite plus for people.
It'll be psychic warming.
All right. Alicia Crystal, as your name started to scroll, I could hear a woman very softly saying, tell her to stop crying. She's going to make herself ill. Alicia, have you been crying a lot lately? Wow. If I could get you to answer, it would really help me out here. The woman that's telling me this, she's not chastising. She's not upset, but she's concerned. She says, because you've been crying so much. All right. She's saying, we're okay. We're doing okay. And it does get easier for you as it goes. She said they're missing you as much as you're missing them. And she's using a plural, which is unusual. It's not just one individual, but a couple of different people. Because she's saying they, instead of that person, they're saying they miss you as much as you miss them. But they don't want the tears. They want happy memories. Because that helps to validate their life, that, you know, they made a difference here when they were in this physical world. And, you know, we all know that, or you wouldn't be on this show and I wouldn't be doing this kind of work. But sometimes even our spirit loved ones need validation for what we're feeling and everything that's going on around them. Sometimes you get kind of lost in the fray. So, you know, when I say that, please understand it's not as, I'm not saying it to be disrespectful to spirit in any way. It's just that sometimes they need the reassurances too that, you know, that connection is still there. You know, that love doesn't die. The only thing that dies is the physical body. The spiritual connection, the love connection, the family, that all stays so strong. And I can't say that enough, okay? All right, excuse me for 1 second. Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey Reed. Tell Rainy Day I said hi. I miss seeing her. Kelsey, there's a woman that comes through laughing, a lot of laughter, a lot of very happy feelings. It's like she's so happy to meet your new little one. She said, I was so hoping for a boy. She doesn't tell me who she is. Okay, you know, well, I'm her grandmother, for God's sakes. Anyway, very plain-spoken woman, too. She don't pull no punches, but she's very, very happy. She's like, I was so hoping for a boy. I don't feel that this woman is connected necessarily to you, but more to your husband. So maybe this is his grandmother, but definitely when I ask if it's Shay, I just get a big smile, so I'm assuming that's who it is. But she's there a lot. And I know he's quite young, but you're going to see him talking a lot, you know, in the baby speak. When you see that, tell this woman hello, because she's just visiting. She's playing with him. She said she just wishes she could pick him up and hold him. But she said, I'm happy just being able to spend some time with him, getting him to smile. Okay? God bless. Oh, just as an aside, tell Rainy Day to something with homework. Her dad, make sure she gets it done. You never did excuses before. Don't start now. I'm sorry. Kids are going to hate me. Okay, I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right. This isn't a message, but Dawn Richer, hi. Did you get my email or my message a week or so ago? I sent you one. Just need to know if you got it. It has to do with the Friday night circles. Thank you. All right. Rebecca Foltz King. Hi, Rebecca. Rebecca, there's a man here. I don't know if this is your father. Did your father play guitar? I don't know if he played it professionally or if he just liked to mess around with it. But this man is just having fun, just strumming it and singing. And it's like, I want to say don't sing, but because he's really off key, but even he thinks it's funny. Hopefully you know who I'm talking about. All right, what I'm hearing are like childhood type songs. You know, little ditties that you would sing as a child. And he's trying to get you to smile, trying to get you to laugh. He said it's been a long time since you laughed. And he used to love hearing your laughter. He said that would always, your laughter always put a smile on his face. And he's saying he hasn't heard that in a long time. It's like that's what he's trying to instill right at the moment. It's just to get you to laugh, to get you to, I don't know, just, please don't think I'm rude, but I want to say trying to get you to lighten up a little bit. He's saying, you know, there's always issues. It's life itself. But you need to know that it's okay to be happy. Even when someone passes, even when someone dies a physical death, it's still okay to be happy for them. Just don't ever forget that. He says, because I'm a lot better now than I ever was there. I believe he had a lot of illness over a lot of time. It wasn't just a quick illness and then a physical death. And I'm sorry, but he's going on about this. He's saying he was sick for so many years with everything seemed to hit him. And he just wants you to know that he is so much better off now. He says, I can play my guitar, I can play and I can have fun. But he says, I love you and just, I miss you so, I just had to say hi. I'll leave that now. I hope that makes sense, Rebecca. I hope you can connect with this man. Because he's definitely, it's almost to the point where it's like, it's making me emotional. His intensity is that strong. And I don't usually get real emotional over this stuff, but okay. Then you know who I'm talking about. Just give him your love and just let him know you're okay too. All right? God bless. All right. Hi, Mary. How are you? Haven't talked to you in a while. I could have tonight, but I just wanted to say hi. I'm sorry. My sister-in-law, I can say that.
She thinks that she's thinking she's getting a message and you're not getting anything.
Oh. All right, hold on. So I started to go through the house to see Okay, can you kind of flag that and we'll check it out later? All right. Melissa, I can't get into it right now to be able to see the whole message. It's not showing it to me. So I will try after the show, okay?
I'll talk to her after.
All right. Rebecca Watkins. Okay. I'm sorry about that, folks. You know, people, if you're calling for a private reading, call after the show. Thank you. All right, Rebecca Watkins. There's a man standing here, and he's showing me a swing set, an older style swing set. It's like with the flat wooden seats and the bar and the chains, but it's an older style. Would you remember this? I want to go back a lot of years with this, Rebecca. Very, very young. I see you with a couple of other little girls. You seem to be older, or at least you're acting older, because you're pushing the other girls on the swing. He's showing me this. Okay, he's showing me this, and he's telling me he wants you to remember these times. I don't know if there's, with these other girls now, that there's some difficulty going on, physical or emotional, I don't know which, but he's saying, remember those times like a little girl, and it will help you now. He says, nothing was so terrible that you couldn't play together and you could let go of all the negativity, okay, that was around. It didn't matter whether someone got scolded or punished or whatever. You were able to let go of it to go out and play on those swings. He says, do that now. Don't be afraid to do that now, because that's what's needed. There's something that's going on with you now with these girls that are women now. He's trying to bring a lot of healing in here, Rebecca. And he's trying to do it the best way he knows how, and that's to get you to remember a time in your life when you all got along very well. He gives the message with a lot of love. And it's like he says, I just want to remind you girls of what you had, what you grew up with. There's nothing so harsh that it can't be fixed just by talking. Okay? I don't usually give a reprimand like that. I apologize. But he's adamant. He truly is adamant. A lot of love. And just, as he leaves, I just keep seeing this from him with just a very gentle smile on his face. And I want to use the term a true gentleman with him. He was a gentle person. But, okay, I'll leave that.
Also tell her LJ missed Bob Marley meditation Friday.
Oh, okay. Is that Rebecca? Yeah. All right. Hi, Rebecca.
You didn't know it was
I'm
her?
back again. No.
You didn't know it was her?
No, I didn't know it was you. I'm sorry. You can tell LJ for me and Michelle that he missed the Bob Marley meditation.
It was awesome.
Okay.
It was an awesome meditation.
Because we had fun with it. It was a good time, very strong meditation, but we used Bob Marley.
And the cats went crazy.
Yeah, the cats went nuts with it. But anyway, let them know, okay? Hopefully we'll see you soon. We have missed you guys. All right. Clarissa? Clarissa, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name, but Gliwi or Gliu, or I don't mean to murder your last name, dear, but I'm hoping that because your first name is unique, you'll know who I'm talking to. Anyway, Clarissa, say hi to me if you can, please. There's a young boy coming in. Just kind of standing back. Just got his hands behind his back. He's not sure. He's not sure to come forward or not. Very shy. Would this be a son to you or a brother who died young? Would you know who I'm talking about, Clarissa? Okay, that yes was to the first question, by the way. All right, anyway, Clarissa, a young boy is here. Like I said, very shy, but he just wants to say hello. He wants you to know he's okay. Okay, well, I don't know why he's presenting to me as a little boy. Other than that, maybe that's what he remembers and that's what he loved. Either that or he was very much a little boy when he was here in the physical world. I don't mean that as a negative, but I have to give it the way it's coming in, okay? Clarissa, he keeps saying it's almost time, and I don't know what he's referring to. It's not, he's trying to give you a message and just saying it's almost time, but it's okay because I'm right here. And he's saying, I miss you guys. I wish I could be more specific, but he's not being specific with me. And that's not quite so usual. It's something about a walkway. He's saying that walkway needs to be fixed. He says before somebody gets hurt. He's saying, you know the one I'm talking about? He's saying the one out back. Just get it fixed before somebody gets hurt. I hope you understand the message. I truly don't. But I do feel a lot of love coming from this man and a lot of hope. And I'm not sure why I'm saying that, but a lot of hope that you're going to listen to him. And again, he's presenting as a very young man. God bless. Stephanie, Ireland, there is always prayers sent out, always, for healing of the highest good for everybody involved. It's going to be okay. All I keep hearing, and I'm not seeing the person that's saying it, I'm just hearing a female voice saying, he's more stubborn than anything they can throw at him. I don't know him. I just, that's all I'm hearing is he's more stubborn than anything they can throw at him. He's going to be fine. I'm not sure what that's about. Hopefully you do. God bless, hon. All right. Wow. Okay, just kind of a lull here for a moment. I'm not ignoring people. I'm just trying to understand what I'm seeing here and what I'm hearing. While I'm waiting for something more clear to come through, share this video as much as possible. The more you share it, the more opportunities you will have with your name going into the bucket for a free reading at the end of the month. And that's usually within a couple days of that I can do the reading. So just please make sure that you let us know, okay? And share the video as much as possible. Also, October 19th, I will be at Adventure Books and More on Main Street in Gloversville at a friend's shop down there. It's a beautiful bookstore, and it's more, to me, yes, it's a bookstore, but there's also, it's a gift store. A lot of nice things down there. So come on down and join us.
Stop in and just take a look. There's nice things.
Even if it's not to come in for a reading, just come on down to the shop, say hi, introduce yourselves. Because like, we've said a million times before, we see names, but we never see faces. So it's nice to be able to connect the dots for us sometimes. So please make sure you come on down and check the place out. All right. Austin Larimore? Hello, Austin. Okay, I gotta ask. Please don't take offense with this, but Austin, do you have a nasty temper? There's a man that comes in and he's saying, yes, he does. He's got the same temper I had. Got me in a whole world of trouble too. Wow. Very point blank, very, right to the heart of things. And he's trying to get you to just kind of calm things down a little bit and stop being so reactive is the term he's using. He's saying, think it through a little bit more, brother. He says, just think it through. He said, I paid some heavy prices in my physical life. Don't do the same thing to yourself. Austin, I hope you can understand what we're talking about. I'm not sure. Okay. Just a real need to tell you to get your temper under control. There's been a tremendous amount of negativity around you, and it's almost to the point of being explosive. And he's saying, don't let it get to you like that. Just don't. It's not worth it. I hope you understand the message, Austin. I'm not sure what it is, but it's the way it comes through. So God bless. All right. Classes are going well. We've got Monday nights and Thursday night classes. They're amazing. I love teaching. And I think what I love the best is both classes, for as good as they are such complete and total opposites and different. And each class has its own tremendous strengths. But we have a really good time with it. Okay. Is it Shanley Elizabeth? I hope I'm pronouncing that. Shanley. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Shanley is the reason I called your name is because as soon as I seen your name starting to scroll, I felt like I was being wrapped in this tremendous blanket or coverlet, all nice and warm and just feeling so good. And I believe it's something you would remember from, I don't want to say childhood, but from younger days. It was a comfort zone or a comforting place for you. There's a woman that's placing this blanket, and she's saying it's okay sometimes to go back to that time in your life, to revisit it, to spend the time with your memories. She says, because there's so much healing, because when those memories are there, you can bet you we're there too. Because those are the times that we remember so well. This woman that's coming through, Shanley, is so matter of fact and so loving. It's amazing what I'm feeling with it. And she just wants you to go back to that time. Remember what it was like then and how no matter what made you cry, it always made things better for you, or she helped to make things better. She's saying she can still do that now. She can still help make things better for you if you just remember those times. Okay, because there's so much healing in those memories. But anyway, I'll leave that with you. Hopefully it makes sense. And I don't know who Sam is, but she's saying, tell Sam I said hi. I don't usually get names, so I have to give it when it comes in.
You've been getting names a lot more lately.
Well, things might be changing up a little bit for me. That's one of the lessons for my students this past week, and they're not real happy with me. And that lesson is that just when you think you got it down pat and you know what you're doing, Spirit steps in and changes the rules. And that's not necessarily the rules, but the direction that your mediumship is going. Actually, to me, that has always been the challenge and always been the fun part of it. Some others don't see it as fun.
No, not so much.
But anyway, that's what's going on. Sadie Bentley, how are you tonight? Sadie, in all honesty, I don't know why I called your name. Just, I feel a connection there. Okay. Sadie, there's a woman that comes through with extremely long hair. Would you know who I'm talking about, please? Something about her hair or she used to call it her mane. That was her pride and joy. She's saying, you remember, you used to brush it. When you were little, you used to like to brush her hair. She's just coming through with a greeting, just to let you know that she remembers, she appreciated it. Okay, if you're not sure, just remember that we talked about it, because in a little while you'll know who we're talking about, okay? I don't necessarily feel a biological connection with this woman. It could have just been like a friend of the family, but someone very, very close to the family, almost to the point where you might have called her aunt or something along that lines. But I don't feel a biological or, the DNA connection with her. But she wants you to remember those times, she's saying, because she does, and that made her so happy. So very, very happy. She's saying that it was you that made her smile. Anyway, I'll leave that with you. God bless. Again, on the 18th, or the 19th, I will be at Adventure Books and More on Main Street in Gloversville. Come join us. It's a wonderful little shop. We have a good time. Come on in and check the place out. Even if you don't get a reading, come on in and help me to put a name to your face on this screen. Okay? It's not that I'll remember, but it's still nice.
I know.
All right. God bless. All right. Liz DeVito. Liz, there's a line of people that come in. It's mostly women. A couple men in there. Trying to... Something about flowers. Something to do with flowers, and I'm not sure what it is. But they're just bringing all kinds of flowers in. I don't know if it's a celebration that's coming. It's a memory that they want. Or something they're trying to remind you of. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be asking questions like this, but I'm not sure of the direction of this message. Usually, they're very point blank and just so I can understand it. But these people come in, Liz, with flowers. It's like they want to bring you the presents. They want to bring you gifts. It's almost, do you not like flowers? I know that's a really strange question. Liz, if you could pipe in, it would really help me out here. Because I feel almost like, I don't want to say a negative feeling. But they're just trying to bring in flowers to say that flowers aren't bad. Flowers are beautiful. They're part of nature's beauty. And sometimes you buy some for yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. Wow, that's strange. All right, you love them. They want you to work more with flowers. And I know it's coming in, this cold weather, and most of the growing seasons are done, but I know that there's still flowers out there. What I'm hearing, literally, Liz, is go sit yourself down in the middle of a field of flowers. Because we want to come visit. I believe they have been visiting you for some time, but you haven't acknowledged them, possibly because you're not understanding who they are or why they're there. They're saying, please don't be afraid. We're here because we love you, and they truly want to help. Something's going on in your life that they truly want to help you with. Everything's connected through flowers, and I'm not sure why or how that's happening. But I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. Hopefully, we can bring it to some kind of understanding. Okay? All right. Lori Jane. There's a man and a woman that come in. Now, I don't know if these were your parents or your grandparents, but all I'm hearing, primarily from the gentleman, he's the one doing the talking, is you're made of stronger stuff than that. This is just, a pothole in the road, meaning with life. I don't know what's going on, but he's saying we're still here. We didn't go anyplace. We're still here to help you because we love you, because we want to help. But you have to let us in. They've been trying for some time. They understand that there's difficulties around you, but they're saying that the difficulties are not insurmountable. Even though it feels like that to you right now, it's not insurmountable. We're here, we will help. If we have to drag you over the top of that mountain, that's what we're going to do, but you're going to make it. Trust in that, know that we love you. It's like they gave you the foundation that you need, Lori Jane, and hopefully it'll make sense. But whatever you do, he's saying, whatever you do, don't give up. And he's almost yelling that in my ear. You tell her, don't give up. Okay, I hope it makes sense. God bless. Wow. All right. Tammy Lynn Shippey. Was your grandmother a large woman? I'm seeing, the reason why I'm asking is I'm seeing a heavy set woman, but she's wearing like the older style, the house dress, from like the 60s and 70s, somewhere around there, 50s, 60s, 70s. But she's wearing a house dress with an apron. This woman wouldn't have been caught dead in the kitchen without an apron on. And she's laughing about that. She's saying, yeah, she says it got to be part of my wardrobe. And she loved to mix up patterns and colors. I don't know what that's about, but she's telling me you do the same thing. People look at you sometimes like you might be a little crazy. You're not. You're just you're just going with the flow of things. This was life. This was it's the way you were raised, and it's a good thing. Okay, she's laughing about it, and she's saying, she loves you, and she just wants to bring in that positive energy, that positive vibration that says you're going to make it to the next day and beyond. You just need to trust it once in a while. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Again, everyone, Friday evenings at 7:30 is Open Spirit Communication Circle. Come on down. It's at 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville. We can guarantee everyone that shows up a message, whether it's coming through psychically or mediumistically. It all depends on the energy in the circle, but you're guaranteed to get a message, whether it comes from myself or one of the other mediums present that work with me. However, the whole point of the open circle is to get you to experience spirit communication firsthand yourself. Spirit communicates in so many different ways, and just in that few minutes, we can help you understand how it works and how to work with it, especially when you're sitting in the circle. So come on down. All right. Wow, it's going quick tonight. Tina Hall Moray. Tina, it's kind of funny because as you just, it's scrolling through and you just put hi, I'm hearing like off in the distance, hey, there she is, catch her. It's younger people and it's like they're running to catch up with you. All I'm hearing is, we miss you, Tina. We just want to say hi. And they want you to know that they haven't forgotten you. Would that make sense to you? All right. I don't know. It's a good feeling. They just want to be remembered. God bless. I hope it makes sense. All right. We're getting down near the end here, folks. Wow. Doreen, is it Brander? Hi, Doreen. Doreen, are you extremely tired? I don't mean to be rude. The reason why I'm asking is because a man's standing here and he's pointing to your name. He said, tell her to go to bed. She needs sleep. All right. I'm sorry. I don't like telling people that. But Doreen, he's adamant. He's saying you need sleep. You need rest. Taking on too much and doing too much for so long. I hope you understand the message.
There's not too much to understand there. You're telling
well, I just, I don't mean it to be rude. I really don't. It's just he's adamant. He's saying, tell her to go to bed. She needs some rest. She's doing too much. She needs to slow down a little bit. And he's talking very, very fast. I feel like a father with him. I don't know if it's father or grandfather. But he's saying you can really be a workaholic sometimes, and you forget when you need sleep, and he just wants to remind you that you need sleep, dear. Okay, it's given with love. I can tell you that much. Hope it makes sense. God bless. It's sometimes I really don't like the messages when they're point blank like that, because I feel like I'm being rude, and I don't mean to be. I have to give the messages the way they come through, or they will shut down on me. Spirit gets upset with me if I don't give it the way they're saying it. They have tempers too. Some people seem to forget about that. If someone was here in the physical world and they had a tendency to have a temper or a shortness in their energy, it's going to be there. That's how it's going to be identified to me when I give these messages. So, when I say that about a person, I'm not trying to be rude or nasty or just plain mean. I'm really not. It's the way it comes through. Okay? Terry Sasso, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Terrell. All right, yeah, Terry Sasso Lala. Okay. Terry, have you been walking a lot lately? What I'm being shown, there's a woman showing this to me. It's like you're walking a long, long bridge. It's not a directional thing. It's not like you're walking to someplace. It's almost a need to put some distance between yourself and situations that are around you right now, because you're caught right in the middle. And when you're caught in the middle of something, you don't you have a tendency to close out certain things and you can't always understand it for what it's meant to be. I guess the message coming from this woman, Terry, is you need to get out, you need to walk, you need to get away from things for a little bit. Clear your head. That's what I keep hearing big time is clear your head. It's going to be okay. I hope it makes sense. And they just want to remind you that they're never very far away. They're always within reason, or they're always within reasonable distance because they choose to be. They're not stuck here. It's just that love bond is so strong. You know, it's our relationships don't die at death, folks. It's just a physical body that no longer chooses to work. The spirit moves on, and they can be a more perfect expression of who they are, of themselves. Thus, it never ends. It always goes on. Please always remember that. You know, some people seem to think that, you know, when a person passes on, they become this, you know, this absolute perfection. Well, they're better than what they are. They're better than what they were here because they don't have the encumbrances of an ill body that doesn't want to work anymore, or, you know, a bad attitude just because things didn't go right in life. There's learning on the other side. And hopefully that's what the messages are here for, and why we give the messages is to help you to learn, to help you to grow and become a better person. Not for any other reason, but for yourself and your own God connection. Okay, well, I think I've lectured enough. It's about time to call it an evening. I thank you all for joining us. Now, tomorrow night we will be on YouTube, YouTube Live at 8 p.m. If I didn't get to you tonight, hopefully maybe I can catch with you then. If not, you know, just we also have Thursdays with I Heal at 6 p.m. on Facebook. So please just stay with us, and I promise I will get to everybody eventually. I just don't know when. All right. And yes, I did. The new plants that you see hanging in back of me are our strawberry garden from outside. We had to bring it in because of the cold weather. So hopefully we're going to get some strawberries here pretty soon too. It just goes along with everything else.
Well, we have some strawberries on the back.
Yeah, I don't get a chance to get them because Michelle keeps stealing them.
They're my strawberry plants.
They're her strawberry plants.
So yes, I steal my strawberries. I try to save them for the grandbabies.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, she does save them for the grandbabies, but I'll snitch them one of these days. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night or Thursday, or come to a circle.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
God bless. Have a great evening.